Okay, so I'm gonna do a little braid out tutorial. This was inspired by Nina Pruitt. Um, I already started the braids and I did a lot of braids. I'm actually gonna wear these braids for a little while. So, whew, pray for me because my kids will get to talking about me. But anyway, I have a little bit of hair left, and as you can see, I didn't braid all the way to the ends. I do need my ends clipped, which I need to go ahead and do that, but I haven't had time, with school and work. But pretty much the products that I used was I used the leave-in conditioner. I did this on freshly washed hair. I washed my hair last night and I left the conditioner in. I probably shouldn't have did that, but hey, I did it, so oh well. But anyway, I use Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner. Once I rinsed it out in the morning, I used this. I actually just brought this. I didn't really know how it was, but I like it. And it kind of made my hair a little bit greasy, which I'm hoping, leaving the braids in for a little while will kind of, minimize the greasiness because I put too much on my hands. But I use this hair polish serum, and it's supposed to eliminate frizz, and I mean, it was really good. I liked how it made my hair feel really soft and stuff. So I also use my favorite Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I love this. Me and my son fight over this because he wears his hair, whatever he calls it. I don't know what it is, but anyway, this is really good. It's a moisturizer. It's like a butter moisturizing cream, and I like it because my hair gets very dry, and so this right here, it works good because my hair is not that dry. And then I also sealed it with some oil that I made inspired by Natural 85. You could check it out. I didn't use all the oils that she said because I didn't have all of them, so I actually mixed up. I mean, I did the concept that she said, but I actually used maybe 2 different kind of oils that I didn't have, and I just replaced it with some of the ones I did have. But you can find all the oils that she was mentioning from the grocery store. I went to Amazon because I really researched. I wanted to make sure it was 100% the oil that I was using. So, but you can find it at the grocery store too. But I use this. This lasts me for a long time. I don't use a lot of it. My whole family uses this. This is real good. You can use it as a skin and a hair moisturizer. But pretty much, so I separated my hair. I didn't, as you can see, my parts. I mean, this part is probably a little straight because I started with the back first, and I didn't want my hair to get kind of tangled. But I just kind of used my fingers to kind of separate it. And as you can see, my part is not it's not that straight because I don't want the parts to show, and I just separated. But one thing I did is when you're braiding your hair, sometimes you can get a thinner part, and it kind of is hard when you're taking the braids down. It kind of tangles up, and you want to minimize that. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm kind of separating it to make sure that it's even, and then I just start braiding it. And I take my time to braid it because I want the braid out to look, fresh when I take it down. And I'm trying to minimize my hair getting tangled up, because sometimes when you're braiding your hair, other parts can get tangled up. So make sure you take your time as you're braiding it. And I'm just, doing a regular braiding. Like I said, I don't go all the way down. But as you can see, I just kind of take my time. And I just smooth the rest of my hair down as I'm braiding it to keep it from getting tangled in the other parts. Because I noticed that when I used to rush and braid my hair, I would take it out, and then it was like the other parts of my hair would be tangled with it. And it used to make my braid out more frizzy. This kind of eliminates it being frizzy, and that way your curl pattern will be natural. It will be fresh, and it'll be a lot of frizz. See, this is kind of thinner than the other part, but that's okay. I'm just still, kind of keeping it from getting tangled with the rest. And make sure you stay in your lane with your braids. Don't try to take another piece from the other part, because when you try to take these braid outs down, they will be, it won't look right. It will be a lot of frizz, and there'll be a lot of tangling. And like I said, I'm not going all the way down. What I'm actually going to do at nighttime is I have perm rods, and I'm going to actually just curl the end of my hair to keep, and I'm going to do that before I go to work today. But pretty much I'm going down a little bit, and I just take the end of my finger and just kind of wrap it around so it can kind of curl on its own a little bit. But I don't want it to be all the way down. It's easier to take my braid outs down when I do it like that. I've learned in the past trying to do it that way, it's just not good. Well, I think I'm going to make this one big braid. I really was trying to make as small braids as I possibly can, but that's okay. I mean, you know, I'm going to keep it in for a little while, so at least she did hers for 3 days. I don't know how long I would do that, but you know, it depends on how I can style it. But I'm trying to do as many protective styles as I can. And the more protective styles you do, the less manipulation you're doing to your hair, the less you're putting your fingers in your hair, the less you're messing with your hair, the more your hair kind of grows. And the only thing about when you wear styles, protective styles, more than and you're not, you know, detangling your hair, you do have a little bit more not breakage, but a little bit more shedding. You'll have a little bit more hair at the end. But I've learned to kind of keep it moisturized, and I take my time when I'm detangling it on wash day. But I found that my hair has grown and it's a little bit more healthier when I'm not trying to rebraid it every night, or I'm trying to, you know, detangle it every night, because I'm not putting my hands in my hair. I'm just kind of letting it, you know, letting it be, and I'm moisturizing it daily. Sometimes I moisturize it every other day, because the less styling that I have to do, my hair is not getting as dry when I keep it in a different style. And I always keep a little spray bottle. So I'm wrapping this around as much as I can, trying to get it. And this is kind of how my braids is going to look for a little while. Like I said, it might not be the cutest style, but I'm going to freshen, you know, I'm going to kind of just, you know, yeah, I don't know. I could wear it up like this. I mean, you can come up with